Maraming nagtatanong kung bakit umuwi ako dito sa amin sa probinsya, kung kailan nasarurok ako ng tagumpay. Hindi naman kasi lingid sa kaalaman ng nakararami na kahit papaano ay naging maayos ang takbo ng aking buhay habang nasa Kamaynilaan ako. Ngunit bigla na lang, sa isang hindi mawaring dahilan, nakita ako ng aking mga kaibigan at kapamilya na naglalakad sa mga lansangan ng aking bayang Sinilangan.
It was last year, exactly the same day today, November 13, when I took my flight home dito sa Bais, leaving my work, my colleagues and friends, my partner Gino, and three of our dogs, Banjo, Bruno, and Fabio. On that same flight, I had with me Lucho and Gabriel, who died 3 months ago because of old age. Kaya kung maaalala nyo at mapapansin nyo, doon sa unang episode ng Sunsets and Beer, si Lucho na lang ang kasakasama ko.
Mahigit 20 taon din akong namalagi sa Kamaynilaan, where modesty aside, I rose from the ranks, from being an ordinary staff into becoming a vice president, until I became a director of one of the biggest financial technology companies in the country. Don't take this wrong, okay? But before I left for Manila in the latter part of the 90s, sinabi ko na talaga sa sarili ko na uuwi ako dito sa amin for good before I reach the age of 50. Sa ganoong paraan, I am still in my prime and can still find a suitable employment either in the city or in the capital, Dumaguete. From waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning for a 2-hour drive from the house to the office for a measly 3 kilometers, or spending so much for apartment rentals, or gasoline and food and parties, it dawned on me, bakit pa kailangang laging nagmamadali? Bakit pa kailangang laging naghahabol sa oras? O may bagong damit? O may bagong alahas? O hindi kaya may bagong gadget? Tanungan ng isang kaibigan ko kung dito na ba kami dinala ng aming mga pangarap, na kailangan pang mag-set ng appointment para lang bumisita sa kamag-anak o kaibigan. Sa probinsya kasing aming pinanggagalingan, hindi mo kailangan magpaalam kung bibisita ka.
Until one day on October 19 at 3 o'clock in the morning, all my questions were answered. The reason we work so hard and earn so much for us to have money when we get hospitalized. Isn't it wrong that we are working, killing ourselves to earn a living, that we already forgot to live, to experience life?
When was the last time you saw a beautiful sunset of orange, pink, red, and blue, all bursting together like a gorgeous rainbow? Or that magnificent sunrise, or a beautiful shadow moving from left to right as the sun moves from east to west? Have you seen lately a tweeting bird, or a butterfly, or a bee sucking the sweet nectar of a blossoming flower? Or even the sounds of the pattering rain? My friend Demi should be right when he said we've become slaves of our own ambitions, to the point where we forgot our humanity. Madalas nating kinukumplika ang ating buhay. Sa aking sapantaha, nahihirapan tayong panatilihing simple at payak ang ating mga buhay. We prefer competition over cooperation. We enjoy fighting when we can sit down and have coffee and agree to disagree. Yet, at the end of the day, we still enjoy a bountiful meal and a kiss or enjoy a steamy evening. Yes, on October 19 at 3 in the morning, I was rushed to the hospital, paralyzed with only my head moving. I was conscious, yes, but I couldn't move a muscle. It was painful, very painful. And if it wasn't for my partner Gino, who's been with me for almost 10 years, I must be dead by now. According to the medical files, I lack potassium. But no, my doctor said a different thing. I've overstretched my limits that my body already surrendered. And while I had enough money for the best hospital and medication, the question is, was it worth it? After I was discharged from the hospital and stayed home for almost a month to recuperate, umuwi na ako dito sa amin sa probinsya without any plans of going back. Someone asked me, a 17-year-old lady in one of the seminars I facilitated here in our hometown, what advice can I give to teenagers like them? I smiled to her and said, simplify your life. Nothing is as fulfilling than a life lived happily and simply, contented of what little there is and thankful of the abundance of life through the good health we enjoy.
Blessed weekend, everyone.